What's up, everybody? Today we're back in Baltimore. If you know, I come up here about once a week to check in on my properties. I have a property that I'm renovating. If you remember from my previous videos, it was the property that I had tenants in and they've moved out. And now I'm fixing the property up. So we're back here today. We've already started the demo. Actually, we did demo already and trash removal. So the property may look a lot cleaner or a little bit better than it was in the last video. But today my electrician and his team, they're starting to do the electrical work. So they're going to be putting in all the electrical fixtures. So all the recessed lighting, all the ceiling fans, bathroom lights, hallway lights, exterior lights, all the electrical on the property. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough with you all, show you that. And then also, if you remember from the last time I was up here on this property, I went to other houses that were listed for sale just to see what the neighborhood is selling at and what my competition will look like when I'm ready to sell my property. So a few more houses have hit the market. It looks like the market has gone up a little bit in the neighborhood. Everything was selling for about $200,000. Last time about 4 or 5 months ago when I did the video, and then now things are selling around 200 to 220,000. So it looks like the neighborhood is definitely improving, and which is a good thing. And actually, I'm gonna actually try to show you the restaurant. They opened a restaurant right next to the property, so that wasn't there. It was a vacant building before. Now it's a brand new restaurant, so that's definitely good for property value and just good overall health for the neighborhood. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're inside the property. Do a quick 360 view. If you remember the property before, it looked a little different. There was a lot of trash and junk in here. So we got most of this stuff demoed. If you notice, we demoed all the baseboards. We're gonna redo these floors. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna lay new floors or just sand and stain these floors. I'm thinking about just running all new floors all the way through. My electrician, this is all my electrical stuff that he's installing today. I'm getting all the electrical stuff done, replaced. You notice like that light there. I'm getting recessed lights put in here. They took all the baseboards up. My electrician, he went by every outlet, and you see that he wrote good next to every outlet. So he just went through and just checked every outlet to make sure everything was done properly. I didn't even notice this house, whoever did the electrical back in the day, they put that outlet upside down. So that tells you they ain't know what the hell they doing. But yeah, let me show you real quick all the electrical fixtures we're putting in. So in this house, the theme is going to be black. Most of the finishes in the house are going to be black. I'm going to do white paint, so it's going to be a really nice contrast. The outside of the house is going to be white, and I'm going to have black doors and black windows. So these ceiling fans, I got them from Home Depot. These are really good. These are $120. A ceiling fan. It's real modern. It's really nice. It has a nice finish on it. It's matte black finish. It goes really well in bright areas because it's a good contrast. This is the exterior light. This is real nice too. I got this off Amazon. And honestly, this was cheaper. It looks really nice. It looks a little expensive, but it's actually cheaper. This thing is actually cheaper than if I had went to Home Depot or Lowe's. I would have paid probably 80 bucks for this. And I paid 35, I believe. It's really nice. And I got some other stuff. Recessed lights in here. So we're gonna get the electrical done today. I'm meeting my electrician here in a little bit, and I'm gonna show him where everything goes. And then we're gonna go check out some other houses in the neighborhood that are for sale, so I can get an idea of what I should price this house for when I go to sell mine. All right, guys, see you in a little bit. Real quick, let me show you all something. Here's a little glitch or a little cheat code that I use to put security up in my vacant properties while I'm renovating. Let me show you this. This right here, it's a Ring camera doorbell. It's got lights on it, it's got a camera, you can live stream it, you can talk to people, but most importantly, it sets off an alarm every time somebody gets close to the property. I put this in the backyard on the back door, because that's usually where people break in at. I put this in the back, and the problem is, and this is the issue I used to run into, these security systems only work if there's internet set up at the property. Well, the thing is, if the property's vacant and you're renovating it, it probably doesn't have internet set up. You'll be lucky if you have electrical work. So all you have is electrical done. I really ran into the issue in the past of how do I get my security system set up if I don't have internet set up at the property. Well, Verizon has these little internet cards called jetpacks. And what you could do is you can buy them. They're about $8 a month if you pay for it, which is fine, a small fee. And what it does is it gives you internet at whatever location that little jetpack is at. So I just leave it at the property, I leave it plugged in, and then I hook up the Wi-Fi to my security system so that I can always have internet there at the property and I can always see what's going on at the property. So that's just a little cheat code. You can go to Verizon, AT&T may have one too. It's called a jetpack. You just plug it in into any outlet, you set it up, and boom, you got Wi-Fi. And then you can connect your cameras to the Wi-Fi, and then now you can live stream and actually record and see what's going on at your properties while you're not even there. So it's definitely worth the expense, because you never want somebody to break in and you won't know until you show up at the property again. So, all right, peace. All right, so here's the first house. This is actually right around the corner from my property. Actually, all the houses that I'm about to see are 1 block away. So yeah, here's the house. I mean, not a bad job. These floors look like they're hardwood, but they're actually laminate or vinyl, one of the two. Good kitchen size. Kitchen is much bigger than mine, I'll say that. Definitely much bigger kitchen. And they have a full bathroom down here. Yep, full bathroom. Okay. And this house is listed for $225,000. This house is a 3-bed, 2-bath. My house is a 4-bed, 2-bath. So I'm liking this. This is very similar to my house. Oh wow, this is nice. So it has a whole open hallway area. Here's a bedroom. You know, just what you need. Just what you need, a light, windows, floor. So they put carpet upstairs. That's actually what I'm thinking about doing as well. Here we go, here's another bedroom. I did notice these bedrooms are pretty big in this house. Much bigger than my house. And then it has also a back door. Okay. So You actually notice my house is over there. That's the house I'm working on now. But yeah, this bedroom is pretty big. These rooms are pretty big. I really hope this house sells for this price. Here's another full bathroom. And I really hope it sells for $223 because that'll give me the confidence I need. Oh, almost tripped. And then it looks like they have a loft up here. Yep. Kind of got like a whole loft thing up here. Also, it's actually 4 bedrooms. So 4 bedrooms, they're very similar, actually the same as mine. 4 bed, 2 bath. $223,000. I really hope they get it. They did a good job on what they could. I'm gonna pretty much do something very similar. I'm thinking about doing carpet upstairs and doing hardwood on the first level. I'm putting recessed lights everywhere in the house. They didn't do recessed, they did these flush dome lights, modern LED lights. What I'm doing is pretty similar. All right, well, this was a good comp to go look at. Again, this house is priced at $225,000. It's a 4 bed, 2 bath, just like my property. It looks like it might be a little bit bigger than my property, but not by a substantial amount. So, nice renovation. All right, let's go to the next property. All right, so here's the second property. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is the same owner as the last house we just saw, because this is the same floor. The lockbox code was the exact same to get into this property, and these are the exact same lights that were in the last house. So I'm gonna assume that's not a coincidence. And this is the same carpet. Oh shit. This is the same carpet that was in the house around the corner, the last house we just saw. So I think this is the same owner. It's the back door. So this is a side alley, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I like the last house better, even though I like the railing here and I like the steps better. But I don't know why they did this. They got vinyl running into carpet. Yeah, it's not adding up here, but let's see. Here's a bathroom. You know, nothing too fancy. And here's a bedroom. So I'm noticing they have these AC units. I'm assuming maybe this house isn't central AC, because there's 2 of them in the house already. I've seen them on the first floor. This bedroom is very small. A very small bedroom. Yeah, I'm not sure why they put carpet right here. I should have just kept that same floor coming all the way in here. And ironically, this house is priced higher. This is $240,000. So, not sure what that's about. Okay, then they got hardwood up here. Okay, it's not adding up here. Why they got hardwood on the second level, and the kitchen's not even downstairs. We didn't even see a kitchen. They have vinyl down there, hardwood right here, and then carpet over there. Ladies and gentlemen, when renovating your houses, don't put 3 different types of floor on the same location. They have tile right here. Interesting. And then another thing, they have recessed lights. They have recessed lights up here, but they had dome lights downstairs. And then they have different type of dome lights up here. This house is looking like a jigsaw puzzle. to be honest with you. Okay, here we go again with the floors. They have hardwood, tile, vinyl. Not making sense. Not making sense at all. Try to get a light on in here. I like the natural wood cabinets. Not a fan of the countertop. It doesn't match anything else around the house. Yeah. So here's a message to you all. Here's a message to you all. When you're renovating a property, you want to keep things as consistent as possible. If you're doing black finishes in a house, keep that consistent throughout the house. If you're doing chrome in the house, chrome handles, chrome appliances, chrome faucets, keep that consistent. You don't want to confuse your clients with all these different colors and all that. Like, look at these floors. They have 3 different floors right here. The countertops don't match anything in the house. And then they have different lights all around. Keep things consistent. Do the same colors, same type of fixtures all the way around the house. Trust me, it'll pay off. All right, y'all, I'm about to leave the city. But one thing I do want to point out is whenever you buy a property, make sure you drive the neighborhood. Make sure you drive, if it's in a city, drive 3 to 4 blocks in every direction of that house, because you want to know what's going on in the neighborhood. Let me give you an example. For this property, when I bought it probably almost 5 years ago now. And when I bought the house, the neighborhood was solid. You know, there weren't any vacant properties on the block. But there's a lot of development that's gone on in this area that has happened over the last 5 years. I wouldn't know that if I didn't stay up or stay updated on what the neighborhood looked like. So I'm gonna do a quick drive around the neighborhood and show you all everything that's new and everything that's not new, and what has been done to the neighborhood, just so you can see that I've noticed that the neighborhood has been developed and is still being developed and is heading in a right direction. You're probably asking, well, if the neighborhood is moving up, why am I selling? Well, that answer to that question is in one of my other videos. So go back to my old video talking about why I'm selling this property. But the rule of thumb is, yeah, if the neighborhood is improving, hold on to the property until you have reached a value, at least doubled your money. And that's where I'm at now with this property. I'm going to double my money. So I could possibly triple my money if I wait another 5 years, but I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh my God.
All right, well, let's start with one thing. This restaurant right here, right next to my property, is brand new. So there was a store here, but it wasn't this nice restaurant. So this is a plus. The market across the street is being remodeled. That's why you see the tape there. But that whole market is being remodeled. Let's drive around. There's about 3 houses on the market just on this block alone. This road right here is a big commercial street. A lot of these stores on this road are businesses. So these stores are being remodeled. Look, all these stores are being remodeled. These are all new businesses coming in. This building right up here on the left was not here when I bought this property. Actually, I think they were building this business right here when I bought my property. Yeah, they were building this building. This is owned by University of Maryland. University of Maryland owns a lot of this area around here. As a matter of fact, when I bought my property, my realtor was telling me that. And I honestly thought it was just something he was telling me just so I can move forward. Let's turn right here real quick. Let's turn down this block. Let me show y'all something. This whole block right here was vacant properties. They still are vacant, but you can see they're being remodeled. Look, these properties, new windows, they're being remodeled. This whole block. whole block is being remodeled right now. So you gotta pay attention to what's going on in your neighborhood. I don't care if it's a property you're renting out or if it's the house you live in. Pay attention to your neighborhood. See what's going on. See, like I said, this building right here was built just in the last couple years. This building was built just in the last couple years. This building right here was already here. There's a couple buildings up here on the right. And actually, you can't see right past this bus, but there's a vacant land right here, right in front of this bus. I'm gonna let this bus go so you can see it. This whole lot right here on the right is being developed. This was a vacant lot, just vacant land. 2 years ago. Not even, just a year ago actually. This is all vacant land. You can see they're going to do demo here, and they're going to do development. This building is new right here. This is a new building. See how tall it is. It's owned by University of Maryland. This building on the right, I believe, is the School of Business for the University of Maryland. This is new. This was just built as well. It's owned by University of Maryland. So you can see that, you know, this whole area has been developed over the last 5 years. So my purchase was a good purchase. The value is double, and I see why. But if you don't drive around your neighborhood and see what's going on, if you just stay on your block, or if you just go straight to work and come straight back home, and you don't even know that there was a new building built 2-3 blocks over from your house, you're always going to be in the dark. All right, guys, I'll holler at you later. Peace.